Hey everyone, it's Shani and I'm back with a thrift haul. I believe this is the 7th thrift haul of 2025. I don't know why I started keeping track of them, but I don't know. It's, I guess, been fun. So I've had 7 thrift hauls so far. I guess we'll count and see how many I end up with in 2025. But this is an accumulation of 4 thrift stores, 2 different days going to Goodwill, and 2 other thrift stores. So I went to a Goodwill and 2 other thrift stores on the same day, and then I just ran to Goodwill. I'm really thinking I might do a bump up from listing 5 items a day to 10 items consistently for 2 weeks to see if it makes a difference in my sales. Normally I do 5 a day. Sometimes I don't even get to 5 a day. I try to at least always do 1 item a day just for activity, but some days it is what it is. I am a part-time reseller. I have a full-time job. I'm a hospice on-call nurse. So I work 7 days in a row and then I have 7 days off. So sometimes my schedule when I am on, I'm up every night, I'm exhausted, and I'm just trying to make it through the week. So that's the beauty of doing this part-time while you have a full-time job. For those of you that have been following my journey, you know that I am trying to pay off debt. That is one of the reasons I'm really hustling to resell, is to pay off debt. And one day maybe I'll be able to do this full-time and I'll be able to get out of nursing, because I'm getting to the point where I think I'm ready to do something different. But who knows? Sometimes we think we want one thing and we go in different directions. So, okay, I'm just gonna get started. I'll tell you where I got it, and we'll try and figure out cost of goods on some of the bags that I got. I went to 2 of my favorite places where I can do bag sales. And so I'm gonna start with today and work my way backwards. And this is probably my favorite item. I picked it up for myself because I just loved it, and I'm so excited. So I walked right by this little thing, and at first I thought it was just a figurine, okay? But this is solid concrete. It's a solid concrete little dog. I paid $4.67. I am totally keeping this. The cutest thing. And then what I'm gonna do is I am gonna change out the bow for seasons. I'm gonna put a new bow, maybe make some little hats or get little hats for it. But isn't this the sweetest thing? I'm still on a high from finding it, but yes, definitely staying in my home. And he's the cutest. I'm gonna put him out on my porch. So, okay, got that. And then I got this cool bag. Some people call this the evil eye. Some people call it the watchful eye. But I think it's so pretty. Those are beads. And I Google lensed this. It's got like a metallic-y thread on it. I Google lensed this. I forget the name of it. It has no markings on it whatsoever, but what was the name of it? I totally forgot. But I will tell you that within the last 90 days, a bag like this sold for $42 on I think it was, yeah, $42. And there's only like 100 bags. I just researched evil eye bag, and I think there was like 114 listed, and I don't remember how many sold, but the reason I did get it is one had sold in the last 90 days, and it just sold recently for $42. I paid $4.74 at the Goodwill, and it's pretty clean. I'm just gonna kind of wash out the inside. Okay, these were the last thing I found before leaving. I was kind of bummed. I had only found a couple items, but it was right after I found the dog, so I was like, I don't care, I'm ready to go home. But these just kind of like sparked my interest. You can see they're really kind of cool. They got hot air balloons in them. The back of them is Villeroy and Bach. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Le Ballon. But they're hot air balloons on the inside. These are vintage. I believe they are kids bowls. These, this is a very, like a rare pattern. I was seeing like a bowl for $60 and there was some, like a couple bowls for $80 when I Google Instant. I was like, what? But then I really searched on eBay and there are some listed for pretty high. There are things in this set selling anywhere from, I want to say anywhere from $15 up to $40. The items in this set are selling. So I don't know where I'll put these. I'm going to do some more research. This is just a little kids kind of cereal bowl. But really cool. It's a really cool pattern. I don't know. This pattern, I was like, wait, there's something to this. I have to look this up. So anyway, something to keep your eye open for. There weren't a lot listed. This is a rare vintage pattern. And I got 2 of them and I paid $1.34 each on these. So I think that's a good pickup. And this is just a vintage stoneware Mark Crest bowl. It's definitely the Mark Crest pattern. Usually when you see these, there's chips, they're just worn. They're the old oven safe. You can put these in the oven. And sometimes you might see some crazing to it, but this one is in great condition. It's $7.48, so I did pay up for it. Resale value on this bowl specifically is probably 15 to in the 20s. I truthfully, it's kind of like old vintage Pyrex. Pyrex definitely has more of a resale value on it, but I just wasn't gonna let a bowl sit in the Goodwill. And so sometimes I might keep my eye open and try and build a set. I'm kind of doing that with some Pyrex. I'm just randomly keeping Pyrex bowls that I'm finding in hopes that maybe one day I'll have a complete set. So I might do that with this. Just a really good, nice, sturdy bowl. It'd be great for like your dough, putting your dough and stuff in it. But anyway, those are the 4 items I found today. So the dog is definitely my fave. Is that not the cutest thing ever? So, all right. Next, I have 2 bags from the Bag of Bargain that I go to. It's called Bag of Bargain. You can seriously put, I think this is from Bag of Bargain. Yeah. You can put any item at Bag of Bargain in a sack for $10. I probably could have fit like a couple more items in this. Truthfully, this day I was having a hard time finding things and I was like, I'm ready to get out of here. But anyway, so I paid $10 a bag. I have 2 bags, so we'll count how many items I have all together. Normally, I don't count per bag. I just count how many items I got all together and then divide it out that way. But we'll just go through it. Some of these are definitely gonna go in my flea market booth. I have a rack of clothes in my flea market booth. It is on a lake town, so it's summertime. People go there in the summer to go to the lake. It's a place where people go on vacations. So it's nice to have things of this nature. Here, fishy. This is just like a embroidered shirt. I will look up comps on this because, I mean, I would think a t-shirt like this could sell like $8.99 to $12 plus shipping, but if not, I'll put it in my flea market booth for, you know, $5, $6, $7 just to get rid of it. This store is great. They have great fillers in bags, so some of the items I get, I'm doing just that. I'm filling the bag to keep my cost of goods down on certain things, and then putting other stuff online, other stuff in my booth. It just kind of depends. This is just a Polo Ralph Lauren extra large long sleeve t-shirt in excellent condition. It's got the logo, and yeah, I'll probably be listing that online. I like selling anything Ralph Lauren. This is just a destination shirt. I think I got a couple of them. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure I did. Destination shirts and destination hats can sometimes sell for, you know, decent money, like the same $8.99 to $12.99, sometimes more. But this is Falls Creek, Oklahoma. Pretty cool. I think that's a woman's size. This is another t-shirt. Oh, and this is a Christmas McDonald's crew t-shirt. So, hot tip for anyone that, if you find like employee clothing, I don't know what I was wanting to say there, but it can sell. I've sold Chick-fil-A employee clothing. I've sold Dunkin' Donuts. I've sold McDonald's vests. What else? I've sold others. I mean, you're not gonna make a ton on it, but their employees constantly, you know, when you start a job, you're only usually given like a couple shirts. And so it's nice to have like a range of shirts. That way you don't have to constantly wash. And like working in a place with a bunch of grease, I'm sure their shirts get ruined and wrecked. And so this is just, I went ahead and picked it up. I'm sure it'll sell, you know, $8.99 to $10, that range. So, all right, this is another destination shirt, and it is a Comfort Colors. Some people love the Comfort Colors. This is a 2X, and it is the Snook Inn, Marco Island, Florida. It's happy hour, time to get snookered. The Snook Inn. So, I don't know. I just picked it up. It feels like brand new. Here's another one. It's not a comfort color. Oh, this is a spicy tuna 2X. And it's St. Thomas, and it is in excellent condition. I don't really know why I picked this. I put that in here, other than I was just trying to fill this bag. Sometimes that can get you. I will say that. I will admit sometimes just trying to fill a bag will get you. But I knew I was already gonna have to have another bag. So this is Simply Southern. I have sold a ton of Simply Southern. It can sell, it will sell, not for a whole lot of money, but you can make a few bucks here and there on it. Most shirts I've sold of Simply Southern, I've made probably $8 to $12.99 per shirt. So this is just a plain one. It's got the Simply Southern tag on the front, and it's kind of got these long sleeve, just kind of floral. So it's almost like, it's like a Henley is what it is, but it is a long sleeve Henley. It's in pretty good condition, but it just has some fabric pilling. Like, you can tell people have worn it. It's just not trashed or anything. Okay, so these two shirts, I think I'm gonna list together. That was my intention when I found them. I thought this would be good for the 4th of July. It is a Gap, and it is a Gap size small. So I try not to pick up a lot of small. I actually thought it was a Y2K. It looks very Y2K to me. but I think it was from like 2014. It's got a raw hem on the bottom. 08. It's from 08. So anyway, so there's this one. And then this is just a black Victoria's Secret pink. Man, pink used to sell so good. It just doesn't anymore. But this shirt is kind of got like a raw hem. It's kind of see-through-ish. It's longer length. And so I think I'll list them together just to lot them up. They're in great condition. So, and then I have never found, this is Baker by Ted Baker. Ted Baker is an amazing brand. I feel like there's like a dark shadow right here. This is a baby boy, 0 to 3 months, long sleeve shirt. So cute. It even has Ted Baker on the buttons. So truthfully, I don't know what these are worth. Ted Baker is a very expensive brand. Oh, and the little floaties, they say Baker on them. How cute. So it's like a nautical, coastal. That is so cute. I was kind of surprised finding that in this thrift store, actually. Okay, these are super cute. They are just bookmarks. There's tons of them. There is like a, sorry, there's some kind of dark line right there. Maybe bring you closer. So these are bookmarks, a whole bunch of them. And one of the things I do with bookmarks, I don't know if you've ever tried to buy bookmarks, but buying a lot of bookmarks isn't cheap. So one thing I do, I keep my eye out for them. And then when I put a book in my flea market, I actually put my tag onto a bookmark. I attach it because I don't want to rip off any of the book when the flea market people take the tag off when someone buys it. So I'm trying to like just keep the integrity of the book. And so I always normally use a bookmark. So this is a great way to stock up on those. So this is a business purchase. And then I always will pick up little baskets and then I locked them. I think I have 2 I've been saving. So now that I have 3, I might go ahead and make a lot of like some miniature baskets and they will sell. This is vintage. The ones I have are vintage. And this actually has a sticker and it's from Russ. So it may have had a little something or other animal, plush animal in it, but just a little tiny cute basket. I looked this up. This, I forget the name of the pottery, but it has an initial L. Isn't that pretty? It's like an Art Deco little vase, and it is in really good condition. There's no markings on the bottom. So the thrift store, if one thing this thrift store does is they mark everything, which is so stupid to me. They used to not mark anything, and they would say, if it doesn't fit in your bag, it's $3, which is amazing. Other than they would mark the furniture separate. Well, then they started like, okay, we're not making enough, so let's change how we do things. So now they mark everything, and if like someone comes in and they only want like, say I only wanted this item, I don't want a bag full of stuff, they would charge me $2. So that's why things are marked. Like this was marked $3. So okay, so I ran comps in the store because it had that Art Deco look, and I was right whenever I Google Lensed it. So I forget the name of that, and I apologize. But I did run comps when I was at the store. Okay, and then I got this Ralph Lauren boat neck, size large, like kind of the spring green, grass green, little boat neck shirt. It's got elbow sleeves on it. Very cute. I'm gonna get this washed up. This will go on eBay. Like I said, I love Ralph Lauren. There are some things of Ralph Lauren that can sit for a while. But, you know, if you price it accordingly, even like the lowest Ralph Lauren, you know, Polo. I mean, you can do okay on it. So, or I have. Some people, they won't even touch the lower. They'll only look for like the black or the purple label. But I seem to pick it all up. So, okay, right before I left, I was looking to fill this bag. I think I found some really good pieces. This is one of them. This is a Harley Davidson size 2X in excellent condition, other than I need to just wash it. Long sleeve t-shirts, and then the back has this logo on it, and it says Harley Davidson French Quarter, New Orleans, Louisiana. So I think this is amazing. Guess what? I just saw a hole in it, you guys. And it's a cigarette hole, I guarantee it, but it actually smells like this was freshly laundered, but darn it, I did not see that, which I was in a rush. Darn it, I hope this other one doesn't have anything, because this one is amazing. Look at this. It is a men's size 2X as well. This is like thick material, like really thick. It's got a patch on it. Harley Davidson. It's even got little stuff down on the established 1903 embroidered. Then the back is embroidered. How amazing is that? Then it has number 1 patch on the sleeve. I don't see any. This material is so soft, so nice. Yes, I am definitely gonna get that posted. Man, I am upset about that one because it's really nice, other than that dang hole. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, so I got a couple more shirts, and then I have a few hard good items. This is a destination shirt. It is a Comfort Colors. I used it to wrap some glass in, and this is Anna Maria Island off the Gulf Coast. Just a destination shirt. And then the last clothing item in this bag is, what is it? You know, I'm gonna have to look this up because I didn't know, but I liked that it said Hustle on the front. Dichotomy. Let me know if you know this brand. It might not be nothing, but I liked the fact that it said Hustle. Cause you know, I always say I gotta hustle. So anyway, I kind of liked that. And then I got a set of 4 of these old glasses. They are siesta wear. I've had them before. I may have a set in my booth, but I like them because they're Western. They have a Western theme on them. So like they have the branding labels, and this says genuine walnut wood jacket, hand washing recommended. So I definitely need to hand wash them because they are filthy. This one's really nasty, but I got a set of 4 of these. These are definitely vintage for sure. Then I felt really bad, but I got a whole set of brass candle holders. I used to really look out for brass. It does not sell like it used to. So I got 2, 4, 6, I got 8 of them here. So I picked these up and I had them in my cart, and this lady was like, well, let's get those brass candle holders. And her husband said, well, that lady just got them all. And I said, I'll share with you. If you guys want some, we can split them. And she goes, oh no, you're fine. Her granddaughter's getting married and they are decorating in brass. And so she said, I was just gonna pick them up if they were there. So I felt kind of bad, but I did offer to split them with her. And truthfully, I would have let her have all of them if she really wanted them, but she did not seem like too interested in them or too sad that I had them. So there's 8 of them all together. I will list them in a lot. I do not, some people will repolish brass. I don't do it. I leave the patina on it, and just a really good set. And I think I have some candle holders that I could put in them to kind of showcase them for when I post them. I actually think when I get off of this video, I need to post my items for the day. I think I'm gonna work on some hard goods today. So then I found this little Pyrex bowl. I knew it was Pyrex when I got it, and it is scratched. I won't keep this. I'll just put it in my flea market booth. I just added it for extra. And then I always look out for really good baskets. You guys would be surprised the money you can save on gifts Christmas time. People love it when you can put together a gift basket for them, and it's one of the things I've started doing. I will always continue to do. I love to recycle old baskets and then find thrifted goods to create gift baskets for people. Like, how cute would that? Like, if I really wanted to, I could actually make a little garden gift basket for someone for, for their birthday or something. Tell me who wouldn't love that? Like, most of my friends, and the older maybe it's because it's the older I get, but seriously, most of my friends would love it. And I actually think it's really more special to me if people can find things at a thrift store for me and put things together and have the ability to see like how you can repurpose an item. Because it's not like going to a brand new store and picking out a gift. It really takes intention and thought for people to put together thrifted gifts. So I get these, it's a personal buy. I'm just going to hang on to it. And that's what it's for, is I use gift baskets instead of gift bags, I'll use gift baskets. Okay, so I had 2 bags, that was $20. So let's see how many items I have. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So I am definitely under $1 a piece. 32 items, $20. Amazing cost of goods, okay? That's why I love this store. There are some days I go, I'm disappointed. I feel like I strike out. But I'm going to guess that Harley Davidson is going to bring me over $20. Just that one shirt. And that's just thrown out there. If I was to guess without even looking up comps, because I will admit, on these, the places I go where you can bag clothes for, $10 a bag or whatever a bag, a lot of times I will not look up comps because I can usually roll them, unless I'm getting really thick blazers or something like that, I can usually roll them down to make my cost of goods pretty cheap. And so a lot of times I won't. Like the other Harley shirt, that's just a loss at this point. I'm not going to sell it with a big hole. So anyway, 32 items, $20. Amazing. That's amazing. Okay. The next, this is a Goodwill. I went to a Goodwill on the same day that I went to that's other, gosh, I must have gotten a lot, you guys. Okay. This is another thrift store. So, okay. So Goodwill. This day it was 75% off blue. 75% off blue. So this is a CJ Banks. I do not typically pick up CJ Banks. It's kind of like Chico's though. It has the more mature women shop there. It's not cheap. Like these were brand new with tag. It's the reason why I get it. Plus it's linen blends. So these were $54. $54. They are still new with tag. They are a linen blend. They are size 1X, which is an amazing size. Linen and rayon blend, even better. They have a belt with them, elastic waist with a belt. They're kind of like that mom, you know, high-waisted. Very cute. They're so cute. They've got fruits on them. But anyway, I only paid $3.91, which I was shocked that the Goodwill was only asking that, truthfully, because they're nutso sometimes. They're just nutso. That was part of the battle today, is stuff is just so marked up. Okay, this is Zaya Active. This is a size XL. Zaya Active is an MLM brand. They do have a following. People do buy Zaya. It's not as popular as it was probably 3 to 4 years ago. And it used to sell way better than it does now. But the only reason I picked this up, this is kind of a meshy top. The only reason I picked this up is it was $5.48, but it was 75% off of that. So it just, you know, it barely cost me anything. So I thought I'd give it a try. We'll see. I was making sure that wasn't Zaya too, but okay. I absolutely loved these. They are Stell size XXL. I had to look up this brand. So this is an example of you're shopping, you run across a brand and you're not, like, you've never heard of it. That's when if you're thinking this piece looks really nice, like it's high quality, you can feel better quality in a lot of things. And it's one of the reasons why I don't wear gloves in the bins. I know that grosses some people out, but I just don't want to do it. I carry alcohol gel with me and I want to be able to feel the fabrics and not miss something. So Stell, from what I can tell, if you're familiar with this brand, please educate me, but I did look it up. It seems to be a brand that they have their own website. It's nice items. These are just like some cut off raw hem sweat shorts. Just super cute though. They are so cute. This was only $3.91. I loved the color. It's kind of like this light taupey color, which is kind of in right now too. So anyway, that's the only reason I got them. I wanted to try this brand. I've never seen that brand before, so I'm gonna give it a try. And then the only reason I picked up this is it was 75% off also. Pencil skirts can do pretty well. This is a Dana Buckman, which is not a super cheap brand, but the resale value isn't the greatest. It used to be a Stitch Fix item or Stitch Fix brand. But they were $7.87, but they were 75% off. This is wool blend and it's lined and it's a size 16. So really nice size. I think it's a 16, yeah. Really nice size, wool blend, and just a great pencil skirt, really pretty. It looks like excellent condition. I need to get a steamer, you guys. Mine pooped out. So these were 75% off also. They had them marked at $4.74, but they were 75% off, and they are Aloe Yoga, which is a good brand to resell. The only thing I didn't like on these, they're size extra small, and they have these butterfly, I don't know. I don't like leggings with stuff on them. I am more of a one color legging girl, and the color is normally black. So anyway, there's that. So I'm going to give them a try. I'm going to give them a try for just a couple bucks. Aloe Yoga is great quality. They're thicker. They hide, you know, the lumps and bumps, but those are extra small. So this dress, I've been eyeing at the Goodwill for a while. They finally had it on the 75% off. This is 100% rayon. It is vintage Salon Studio. It is a size medium, but I liked the background's kind of like leopard printy and then tropical floral, and it's a midi dress. Yeah, it's definitely midi. So I've been looking at that because, you know, I love to sell vintage, especially vintage dresses. But they had it marked for $6.10 and they finally put it on the 75% off and I grabbed it. So this one, oh yes, I forgot about this. Show Me Your Moo-Moo. It's my first time to find Show Me Your Moo-Moo, guys. So this is Show Me Your Moo-Moo. It is a long, beautiful maxi dress. Teal. Yeah, I'm gonna call it teal. It's lined and they only had it marked 610. So Show Me Your Moo-Moo is an excellent brand to find. It has great resale value normally. This was my first time to find it though. And the reason I know that it's a good brand is because of me following other resellers and looking at their what sold, seeing how, you know, them find this. And so and then my son's girlfriend was talking about how popular Show Me the Moo-Moo is. So anyway, super pretty, but this is the tag. I am excited to see what it sells for, and I don't think they knew what they had because it was only $6.10. So I might list that today. Okay, this is 75% off too. It is a cinch men's button-up, just a button-up t-shirt, or not t-shirt, but a button-up short sleeve shirt, just a men's size small. So these do pretty well. Cinch and Ariat perform pretty well. So always keep your eye open up for those brands. This was not on sale. It is a beautiful Calvin Klein. Look how pretty that is. Kind of like a pencil dress. I did pay up. I paid $10.37. But the only reason I did that is because it is brand new with tag. And this was probably from Dillard's, I'm going to guess. But Calvin Klein can perform pretty well, especially in dresses like that. So I'm going to get that listed and see what I can do with that. So, all right, this, I looked at it a couple times too. And then today I finally decided, just get it, Shannon. You keep looking at this dress thinking it's so pretty. And it is, but it's only H&M. So I do sell H&M, not for as much as I think I should sell it for, but this is a 2X, women's 2X, and it is a beautiful sheath dress with long sleeves. The sleeves are sheer on it. And then look at these buttons. Aren't they so pretty? So, and the neck, it ties in the back. It is lined, but look at the back, the tie. Is that not gorgeous? So pretty, size 2X, great size. Yeah, I kept looking at it thinking, I wish this was my size, but okay. What else do I got? I forgot all the stuff I got from there this day. I spent quite a bit this day. This was 75% off. This is an O'Neill. O'Neill, which is more like a surf brand. They had this flannel marked up to $7.87, so I just got it 75% off. Really pretty. And O'Neill is kind of like Billabong. Some pieces sell good, some pieces don't. I thought that flannel was really pretty. This I did pay up for. It's a Talbot's woman. I am mad that they cut the size tag out of them, but I'm just gonna go around that. But look at this, y'all. Hummingbirds, beaded, jeweled hummingbirds and flowers. Look at that. That's a bee, I think. No, something. But dragonfly, there's a dragonfly. Oh, so pretty. And it's amazing for spring. So people will look for like blue and white striped. That's always in when it's springtime, always in. It would be better if the shirt was even linen, but it's not. But it does feel like it's 100% cotton. So I'm gonna have to provide measurements. I know just based off of me, I'm a large, extra large. I'm thinking this is at least a 2X. Yeah, at least a 2X. So, but look at that, isn't that so pretty? But I did pay up for it, and I debated. I almost put it back, and I thought, you know, this is the time to sell this, so we'll see. I mean, even if I just double my money, if it sells fast, I'll be okay with that. So $787 was what I paid on that. I need to get that listed ASAP. And then Judy Blue. So I did look up these. Judy Blue is a good brand to find. Last I knew, it was still selling pretty good. And I did look at comps on these because they are a skinny fit jean, which a lot of people say, don't buy skinny fit. Skinny fit's going out. I still sell. I just sold skinny today. I just sold. Now, it wasn't like a men's skinny, but still, I wear skinny. If I'm wearing my tall boots, I want skinny jeans. So here's the one thing I'm going to say. Yes, flare and bootcut are definitely back in, but there are women who wear certain style of jeans and that's all they wear. So if you're gonna buy if you're gonna buy skinny, when skinny's not as in as it was, just make sure you buy a good brand and make sure you're running comps on it. So I did run comps. These are plus size, which is also good. They are called the Skinny Fits 20W, which means 20 woman. And they're distressed. They have a kind of a rolled up cropped hem. Very cool. Just really great condition. Like, they are in excellent condition. I paid $6.30 for them. And when I ran comps, I can't remember because it's been a few days. It's been several days since I got those. I'm so sorry. But I did look them up prior to getting them. This is a Ralph Lauren non-iron. It is a size 2X. I believe it is a woman's. I found this in the men's section, but it's a woman's 2X. I'm pretty sure it is. It measures kind of like a woman's 2X, but smells good. Smells like perfume. Man, it's hard to see this. I think it was $9.37, which makes sense with my Goodwill. So it was 75% off of that. So just a nice career shirt. Excuse me. Next is Not Your Daughter's Jeans. I got 2 pair of these. These are pretty, like any Not Your Daughter's Jeans pants I've ever had sell. They sell. These are the Maryland straights. They have the lift tuck technology. That's what they are. That's super popular. And they're stretchy. They're just a nice black, straight, high rise. They kind of tuck it all in and tuck it away. And then here's a white pair. Oh, I didn't tell you what I paid for them. $4.74, which I was floored that that's all they asked for them. And because these were $6.30. The only reason I got them, because I'm going to be honest, I hate buying white, even if it's new with a tag. But they are Not Your Daughter's Jeans also. And the only reason I got them, I mean, people do wear white jeans. I'm not one of those people, but I've always dreamed of like being able to wear white jeans, but no. But they don't have like the tag, but they have the lift tuck technology tag, which tells me this is still new because this has not been cut off. Someone just cut off their other tag and didn't ever cut that one off. So anyway, I think it's a good Goodwill haul. I was happy that day when I left. All right, one more to get through. So this day I got 2 bags of clothes, and then I got some hard good items. And the first is, all of a sudden I'm forgetting this name of this. It's from Mexico. It's vintage. Oh, all of a sudden I'm forgetting the name of this brand. I'm sure one of you guys will know it, but makes me mad when like I forget names of stuff. But I got this for $3, but I think they were having a sale on their glass that day. I think it was 25% off, and it was just a great casserole dish, right? So I liked the color. I don't know. I might sell it online. I did not run comps because I knew that it would sell good in my flea market booth. So I will look up comps, see what it's running for online, and then make the decision. So I just bought this for myself. It is a vintage, says made in Taiwan. It's an 8-inch loop for cross stitching or embroidery. I've done a tiny bit of each, and I really want to get into it more. So I got this for 75 cents. There are these vintage ones, the big ones, that are worth some money. So if you ever find any of these, look them up, because I know the bigger ones, a certain brand, and I can't think of it, they're worth some money. So, but that's for myself. I think this was really cool. It's a vintage University of Arkansas mug with the razorback. I just think that's neat. I might look him up. If not, I'll definitely put him in the flea market booth. So Arkansas, right where my flea market booth is, just south of the border there, is Arkansas. And so there's tons of Arkansas fans down there. And then, of course, people come in from to stay at the lake. And yeah, so I actually have sold a lot of Arkansas stuff in that booth. And then I forgot I had these that go with that. It's the same brand that I can't think of. So little kind of soup bowls, or you could do little casseroles or something, mini pot pies or something in that. And then I got 3 hats. I don't find a lot of hats. I always look at them. I think their hats are $2 each. This one the brand is Got Tail, and it is, I believe it's like a fishing brand. So if I was gonna put this in my booth, most likely. I loved this one. I thought it was cool. I'm gonna see if my husband wants it, but it's a Rep Your Water, and look at that logo. It's cool for a fisherman. Really cool. And then a good old LSU hat. To me, it looks like maybe someone had it on their head, but not worn, and it still has, which I know people wear them still with stickers on them sometimes, but I think it just has some hairs on it I just need to get off. And then otherwise, it looks like it was not used. So, their utensils are 25 cents each, and truthfully, I just found this for myself. It wasn't, I always kind of browse the knives, because if you're not familiar with Cutco, there are other knife brands out there that are worth a lot of money, but Cutco just comes to my mind. I always look for them, but I've never found a Cutco in the wild, actually. But yeah. So this is Chicago cutlery, and I needed that. So, okay. So that's the only hard goods that day. And then I got 2 bags of clothes. The bags were $10 each. So we'll just go through them and count like we did the other one. This is a plus size Anne Klein. This was a great filler. It's a size 3X, which I think is a great size. So I'm actually gonna put these two together. This is Chelsea and Theodore, and it's a size 3X as well. So I kind of already made the decision. I think I'm gonna lot these together, and that would entice maybe someone to buy that. This is a cool, so pretty Talbot's Petite. It is a large petite, and it is a striped cardigan. There's a couple, it looks brand new, I'm not gonna lie. But I noticed a couple dirt spots, and I think it's just from, you know, being donated and sitting in someone's closet, because it looks like it was never worn. This is a so cool vintage sweater. Y'all know I love selling vintage. Rose is the brand, made in the USA. This is, the only thing I don't like about it is it's acrylic. You can definitely feel the acrylic on it, but yeah, look at that pastel. Great for Easter, right? So if Easter is cool anyway, but just a nice oversized, I don't see, I'm gonna guess large, but I don't see a size on it. It does say made in the USA. There is not a size on it. So I'm gonna guess large, a little oversized large. I think this was this is a Chaps, so line of Ralph Lauren, like we talked about. This is a large, women's large, nice, just little Henley type green shirt. That's my favorite color. I love that. I wish that was extra large. All right, some more vintage sweaters. Look at that. These are one of a kind. Look at that, man. One of a kind. You could see someone like at a party in that or something. So this is called Western Connection. It is acrylic nylon, and it is a size medium with shoulder pads. Shoulder pads included. And then I found another one. Look at this one. Shoulder pads included. Look at that. You just do not see these like anymore. You do not see these. This is Christy and Jill, size medium. It is rainy and cotton, made in Hong Kong, and amazing. Maybe slightly faded black, slightly, but so amazing. Okay. And then next, I don't know if that was quite 10 items, because those sweaters were bulky for sure. So, okay. This is a vintage Talbot size 14 stretch fabric. It's made in Italy. It's wool and spandex. It's, oh man, it is just in amazing condition. Just a nice dress suit with a blazer. Kind of a wide leg, and then this blazer is amazing. It does have a little bit of shoulder pads, but this is, a lot of people search out this Talbot's tag. So it's the old Talbot's tag. And it does say made in Italy. This one's a little bit dirty, but just an amazing set. I wasn't gonna leave that because I just thought it was really cool. Okay, what else do we got? This is an American Eagle, just a nice little summer dress. Size XL, so it's a good size. And it's like a little, I'm gonna call it mini. It's a mini dress. And the back is open with a bow on it. So, you know, I don't pick up American Eagle much. I really don't. But this just, to me, it's like screams summer, spring. So I thought, you know, I'm gonna just put it in my bag, try and fill this bag up, And hopefully, you know, even if I sell it for $8.99 or whatever, but I could put it in my booth. And then this one, I'm gonna have to do some research on this, is Joy. I thought this was a boutique brand. I saw something recently, and there was a piece, someone had a piece of this listed for a lot of money. I was like, wait a second. Made in India. If you know about this brand, please comment. I've seen it before. I've just never, I thought it was like a boutique brand, but this is a really pretty maxi. And the bottom is kind of like a ruffle. It's lined. Yeah, it is lined. So I'm gonna definitely research this brand. Let me see what it says. 100% cotton. So I don't know. Made in India. Yeah, let me know if you guys know of this brand, because I'm not sure. I thought it was boutique-ish. Okay, and then I got, what is this? Oh, some little Offline by Aerie. I don't think these aren't underwear. I think they're jammies. Jammy bottoms. They're really thick and they're really thick ribbed, really. But they don't have like an underwear crotch in them. That's the reason I got it. But it took nothing to put them in my bag. So I just rolled them and slid them in there because I wanted to look and see what I had. And then this is Destination shirt, Gulf Shores, Alabama, in like brand new condition. This one is, assistant to the regional manager. Okay, Dunder Mifflin, who are my office friends, because I have rewatched The Office I don't know how many times. So anyway, I couldn't like not get that. And then this is, I think, gonna be a cool piece. It is definitely vintage. And it is a Tommy Hilfiger vintage. I'm gonna call this, like, it's almost rugby, but it doesn't have a collar. So I'm not quite sure what to call it, but it's like this thick ribbed, really nice. I mean, it looks like it was never worn. And I did look it up. Yeah, 2003. So it's 20 years old. So I love the bottom. It has the little Hilfiger. So very cool. Just a very cool shirt. I wanted to give it a try. So, okay, how many? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So over $1. It's definitely over $1 each, but less than $2 each. So that's good. But I think I've got enough to work on for the week. If I'm gonna list times a day, probably not. I'll probably have to try and get in a thrift trip somewhere this next week. But that's what I got for y'all. And thanks for joining. If you've made it this far, please hit the like button, and you can expect me to do a thrift haul maybe once every other week or so. But most of the time I'll do like a daily ship with me. And yeah, thanks for following, and I'll catch y'all next time.